Yeah, Gino, you can just send another one anytime you want. Since it was a duplicate mashup, I went ahead and scrapped it, so you could just send one in anytime you want, and yeah, I'll take it. I'll do it. Actually, let me start on another mashup here while this other one's downloading. It might take a while. Oh, you just uploaded something? Let me take a peek. Ah, I see it. I see it there. Huh. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button. At any rate, I think I'm going to start with the second mashup on the list because this first one, I need a track and it's currently downloading. Currently downloading. So I'm going to start with the second one. Let's see here. Yeah, link is in the description for the form. I'd really prefer not to take chat requests. It just makes it problematic. Hotline. Oh, I don't have the first games, really? Ah, I'm gonna have to get that soundtrack too now, and that's another thing I have to download, and that takes time. I am not as prepared for the stream as I thought I was prepared for. Oh, that's great. I'm not as prepared as I thought I was. Well, crud. What's the next one? Oh, do I even have Ace Attorney? Oh, no. Do I even have Ace Attorney soundtrack? No, I don't. Really? What are the odds that 3 requests in a row I don't even have the soundtrack for? What are the odds? Pursuit. Let's see here. Well, this stinks. Hello there, Infinite. Fortunately, I'm having a bit of a dilemma here where the first 3 requests on the list I don't even have a soundtrack for. Like, how embarrassing. And I have to download them, and it's going to take some time, unfortunately. Crud. I'm going to have to go with the 4th one on the list, which I'm going to shoot to do 4. I'm going to do half ones. It's probably going to be half and half. Half Saturday, half Sunday until... I mean, not until... during school semesters. Just because of how much homework I usually have to do on the weekends. So I'm going to shoot for 4, but I got to start with the first... start with the 4th one, I guess. What did I say that one was going to be? Did I say... Oh... Not very good starts. Let's see here. US Boss Sonic CD. US Boss. Okay, let's start with this. Hi, Google. Did I open up Google on accident? Oh. Ace Attorney. Yup, for some reason I don't have any of those soundtracks at all. So let's start with the 4th one on the list then, shall we? Hopefully one of them will be done by the time that I need it. Okay, let's go. That's an intro. Gonna cut that out. Throw it on at the end. Okay. That's an odd piece. The laugh starts before the beginning of the song, mid measure, but then stops mid next measure. Well, that's a peculiar piece, I tell you what. I'm gonna have to throw this back in at the end. Or wrong. That goes right here, actually. Okay. Kind of creepy. It should be good. It should be really good. Okay. Here we go. 4.2, not 2.2, 2.13. 1.7, and the other one is starts right off, no intro. This is my own idea, by the way. This is not a request. That was the US Boss from Sonic CD track, and this other one is the Ing Attack theme from Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Did I forget to paste that into the chat? I mean, that's what this is. Excellent. Glad to hear. Okay, let me check and see. Yep, I got it. Gino Riala guy. Okay, let me go see what you got here. I'll go ahead and put you back in your place in the front of the line since you had a scrapped request due to duplicate. Gino Riala guy is requesting Big Fight number 3 from Crash Mind Over Mutant. I haven't worked with Mind Over Mutant very much, so this will be an interesting... Oh, look at that. Infinite boss theme number 2. This should be fun. I kind of like that theme. I mean, I see some people's points of critique, but I think it's nice enough. Start Infinite theme in 14 seconds. Sorry about my misunderstanding. I forget my mix. That's fine. You're okay. Let's get back to this one. Daniel Yabera, what do you mean? Next mashup I will upload. You could check on the mashup to-do list in the done section. The one at the top will be uploaded next, and it happens to be yours. Yours is next, EXE show. So let's go ahead and start this mashup, though. I see, this is a more possibly atmospheric piece, so it might be in my best interest to slow this one down, but as a general policy, slowing down is not good for maintaining quality standards. Did you edit the hub? No, not really. It should still mostly be the same. I mean, I make little minor adjustments every now and then. Whoops! I meant to type that in the calculator. There we go. That's what I meant to type in my calculator, not in the chat. Did not mean to put that in there. This is doing a very good job of maintaining its sync. Okay, that last part is not very favorable for sure. I'm gonna have to loop it. I'm in Austin, Texas, and I was at Monster Jam. Don't know what that is. That looks like a good point to loop. Demonic little human faces? What? Does it really? That sounds awfully peculiar. Not a very long loop, but I mean, that's a trick. Let's redo that tempo. Huh. It's desyncing ever so slightly. I'll try and fix that. Not enough. When you get to my mash up stall, because I'm going to go back to where I live. Well, I probably won't be getting to it today. I'll probably be getting to it tomorrow. So I don't think you have to worry about that for now, actually. What in the world is this, Saint Cat? It is interesting, yeah. I don't get it. Why can't I get this to sync? Oh, I see. Okay, so it seems to be pretty okay there. I need to slow it down just a little more. 672. No. What's going on? You mean to tell me that all along that mistake was in there? Oh. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Whoa, let's not do that. Well, that'll certainly mess. Wait a second. Okay, I'll loop it at this point, not the other point. The other point sounds kind of awkward, so this should do it. That ought to do it. Do it, do it. Hello, timer. Are you new? I think I know what you're talking about. Are you new to the stream? I don't think I've seen you around these parts. I don't think I've seen you around. I'm just doing video game music mashups. That's what this channel's about. Oh, that's just a little too much. Oh, Joe Max? Is that you? Why do you have like a third account, if that's you? Oh, it is you. I already have that account listed down, huh? Well, hello there. Okay, that's working. It's working. We need to speed it up just ever so slightly. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that I have not seen that name in a while. Oh, I just realized that the one song ended already. Color. Let's see here. Okay, so it goes one time and then it plays that part. Which means the point that I want to loop is actually right here. So I'll go ahead and cut that out. I'll have to cut it out of here too as well. But overall, I think we're making good progress on it. Oh, but the other soundtracks are downloaded now, so it's good. I can work on the first one first now. So, that'll be good. Let's see here. Then we take everything and we loop that. Okay, last order of business is to go ahead and pop this on the end. I think. No, that's not what I do. Or no, yeah, no, that's not what I do. I do this, and I'm gonna fade it out. Okay, fade out. I need to put the intro back in, since I've been preserving intros lately. And I think it is a nice effect, certainly, to keep that. Okay, there we go. First part of intro. Second part of intro. Why isn't it merging? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm pretty much done with this. They're the same pitch, Keith's signature, so I'll just call this the Darkness Attacks. That's a pretty well-rounded name right there. And then we can actually finally start with the first one in the list. Let's see, this one mashup number, 401. 401 mashups. The Darkness Attacks. No, why, but I do get a Crash Bandicoot vibes from this. It sounds like it would be a boss. It kind of does. I mean, it kind of does. Now, the real challenge would be trying to find a Crash Bandicoot song that would go well with that now. That we're getting these vibes from. That would be the challenge now. Okay, that was a quick first one. That's good. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It's pretty standard time. Well, actually, it kind of was. I mean, to be fair, I had those first, like, 3 that definitely did. I did not even have the soundtracks for those, so had to actually get those first. Let's see here. This is a Metroid Sonic mix. Classic. Metroid Sonic mixes are usually pretty good. Okay, now for the... what should have been the first one, but wasn't because... blah, 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 blah. I didn't have the soundtrack. Ganondorf, yeah, I mean, to an extent. I mean, it's got that kind of dark, evil kind of vibe to it, for sure. For sure it does. And speaking of Metopia, Joe Mac, it's, next request involves Metopia. That it does. Ace Attorney, Metopia, and Hotline Miami. Okay, I guess we're pretty much done with this one. And, and now we need to find... what track is it? So how does this work? How does what work? The Darkest Hour. Oh, is it actually called that, though? Metopia, The Darkest Hour. Trinity Redmond. Darkest Hour, yeah. I do not know why they wanted these paired up together. Which themes? I mean, it could be interesting. I just, it doesn't sound like they'll be good, but maybe there will be. Okay, let's see here. Is this... So here's a question. Do these first two notes make up the measure or no? My current vote is on no, they do not, but it's confusing because they might. Let's just start the mashup assuming they don't. And if they do... Hey, yo, I sub, can you please sub back? If I find your quality to be if I find your content to be quality, I don't really do the sub for sub thing. But if I do find quality content on your channel, I will. Let's see what you put on screen. Fortnite. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like a lot of these games you have on your channel, I own myself. And I'd rather spend the time playing them rather than watching them. So yeah, you don't have to subscribe to me at all because, in all honesty, I most likely will not reciprocate unless I find content that I'll actually watch. You see, I'm one of those people that will only subscribe to someone if I'm actually going to watch them. Because, you know, what good is a +1 subscription if people aren't actually going to watch your videos? It's kind of like my philosophy of subscription. You know, it's like, oh, you have 100,000 subscribers, we only have 5% subscriber watching your video. Then what's the point? But if you have, you know, 1,000 subscribers, but 80% of your subscribers watch your videos, then you're actually doing better than the one with 10,000 subscribers. Don't tell me watch someone else play video games when I beat the game already. That's a very, very good policy to have, Dominic. Definitely should keep that policy. Don't compromise on that. Looks to be about 2.5 seconds long. I've heard enough about Fortnite. All my friends do nothing but talk about it. Well, it's a free game, and it's stinking fun. I play it every day. I don't stream it because no one would watch it, but I play that all the time. It's a pretty fun game, and it is free. So, can't really beat that. Depends. Well, it has enough variety of different parts of the song. It could, hypothetically, be used in such a fashion. Oh, it's not that late. I don't know why I'm yawning. Oh, crap. It's almost midnight. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Well, one thing, but 2.52 something something something. This is an odd song, I must say. Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, if you got 10% of your subscribers to watch your stuff, that would be good. Yeah, any of the greens that I want, that's what I figured you were trying to say. I'll probably do Air Ride, because I love Air Ride, and it's like one of the only Kirby games I've ever played, so I'll probably do that. Now, the song gets slightly more interesting right here, so I think I'm going to loop this section of it. See how where that gets me. I forgot to say my latest request. You could, yeah. I'll definitely probably use Kirby Air Ride. If not, I might use Superstars, because I have played Superstar. Unless it is that you already have Superstar listed. Which it doesn't appear as though you do. So I'll either use Superstars or Air Rides as the one that I choose. Interesting. So let's see what this song's measure length is. Okay, that's weird. You're just happy. Don't worry, you'll get more. I put you on my channel, on my recommended channel section already. I just did that a moment ago, so who knows, you might get a couple more every now and then because of that. This is a really tricky song. It appears to have varying measure lengths. But it'd be better if they actually watch your stuff. Yeah, for sure. Like if you could get just 10%, that's you're doing pretty good. If 10% of people watch your content, your new upload within 24 hours, you're doing pretty good. I think I get a little bit more than that right now, which is actually really, really good. But I mean, people will not watch mashups based on what the songs are, like they don't like this game is from some. I mostly do live streams and reviews on my channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, certainly. I like to promote the others in the mashup community that I like a lot. And if you post regular mashups and your channel is mostly mashups, and they're quality, and yours are definitely quality. They're not having desync problems, which a lot of first new timers often have desync problems. So you're doing pretty good with avoiding that problem, and you even attempted a very couple creative combinations. So I've definitely put you on there for sure. Got some good ideas rolling around in ahead of yours. This song is so tricky. I just don't get it. Let's see here. Let's try this number and divide it by 4. 11.3. No, wrong. 11.3. 23. 88 divided by 4. Is it possible that we have a measure at 2.8? If this is the beginning of the next measure, then yes. That's peculiar. And even my calculation isn't even 100% correct. This is 2.98. That's not even... This is so weird. This is a weird song, guys. I'm going to try and figure it out. I really like music. I like music special mashup. Sounds good together. Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, boy. Is this the end of a measure? I said it'd be consistent with my calculation. This is... I just can't figure this out. I'm gonna cheat. Don't get mad at me. I'm just gonna cheat. Okay, we'll try that. 94.97 divided by 90. It's 1 times 100. 5.2. Close. That number seems to mostly be working. It needs a slight adjustment, but that appears to have done the trick. I need to turn this one down a little bit too. Really? This song doesn't even have a proper loop? At least the file I have doesn't have a proper loop. That's not ideal. Okay. Well, I'll just pretend that's a loop. Problem solved. And unfortunately, this other song is not quite reached the length that I need, so I'm just going to go ahead and just chop off a piece. And hopefully it's long enough. Hey, that works perfectly. We'll just do that. I think. Ah, wrong button. Oh, just chop that piece off. Pop this piece on. No, that's not what I meant. And hope it stays the same. Undo paste, undo delete, undo split. I tried to do a solar finale song for Kirby Planet Robot by using Mind program. It kind of sounds annoying to me, but my friends really like it. Let's see here. Okay, we gotta redo a small part of that. I just messed up badly. How many requests have you done? One so far. When I first started to stream, the first 3 mashups in a row on the list, I didn't have soundtracks for. And it took a lot of time to download all of them. So it's like, that's embarrassing. I should have come more prepared. Because, like, that took some time just to get all the soundtracks. And so I started with the 4th one on the list, since the first 3, coincidentally, didn't have any soundtrack for them at all. So, well, we got them now, but I'm already midway through this one. Oh, this was the actual first on the list, but no. Yeah, I should probably... I mean, I try to do that. I look at the first track, usually. And I did try and do that with the Metopia, which is supposed to be the first one here. Which you're listening to now, by the way. But I underestimated how big the file size was. It was almost a gigabyte. And so, like, standard soundtrack is like 100 or 200 megabytes. Okay, I could probably do this in real fast. No. It's a giant soundtrack, evidently. So, I did actually try to be prepared, but I should have actually looked at the file size. And I would have known. No, I can't do that. Okay, let's try that again. It's slightly off. I'll try 49. Yeah, it's like, oh, that soundtrack is bigger than I expected. And then when that happens, then you're just like, oh, crud. Well, I guess I better start the next one. Oh, that one's got to download 2. Only it's a smaller one, but you're downloading 2 things, so speed is cut in half, so it doesn't go fast anyways. And it's slowing down the big one the whole time. So it just kind of was a lose-lose. Lose. Technically it's 3 loses because there's 3 in a row that I did not have. Well, if you don't... Well, if you do Crown with the Darker Lord theme, work at it, but very careful. If bad, get them... I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry. Your sentences are often very, very, very hard to interpret. I usually can't understand them. So, I don't know. Could you, like, proofread your sentences and make sure you say what you meant to say? Is it weird that I just convert YouTube videos of songs I need into files to save them? That's not weird. That's more common than you think. But the final product is actually very low in quality. Sound file wise, it's actually very low quality. I mean, most people aren't going to hear the difference, but like sound buffs, like me, and a couple, like very rarely anyone will know the difference, but people like me would. It's just it's a severe reduction in quality, but most people won't notice. Interesting. Okay, making progress here. We've got something good cooking. Although I don't know that I exactly think it's best paired, but we'll see when it's done. Okay, here we go. Delete this. These are gonna fit. What? What? What is happening here? Well, that was clearly not the right course of action to take. Okay, there we go. Oh, interesting. But if most people don't notice, then yeah. It's just, so I've explained this process before, and I should probably write it down on paper on the Mashup Hub, just so that everyone else knows with finality that this is what happens. So every time you have a conversion of file type, it has to re-encode. It's called re-encoding it. It re-encodes the sound every time you render out a new copy or change file types. So let's say you download something off YouTube, okay? When you upload something to YouTube, they convert it to a sound file type that's severely compressed to save space on their servers. So that's compression step number 1. But when the person rendered the video, when the video rendered the sound, they compressed it again. That's 2 compressions. But the person may have actually started off with a lower quality, what's called lossy file type. They probably started out with an MP3, most commonly. So that's 3 losses of quality, okay? And then when you take the downloaded video, you're already starting off with 3 losses of quality. When you make the mashup and you export it, you've got a 4th loss of quality. When you add it to a video, you have a 5th loss of quality, and when you upload it to YouTube for the 2nd time, that's a 6th loss of quality. So 6 times you lose quality, but between your final product on YouTube. Me right here, what I do, I try to eliminate as many steps as possible. I only have 2 steps, 2 losses of quality. I try to keep the quality, the quality of the content on my channel as high as possible. No, wait, no. Yeah, no, I only have 2 instead of 6. So yeah, that's just. I mean, most people won't notice. They really won't. But just a FYI, the computer nerd stuff behind audio on YouTube videos. That's basically making mashups out of downloaded YouTube videos results in 6 losses of quality. Starting off with an MP3 that you download from a soundtrack website will only result in, and it depends. You have to actually use the video program I use, FFmpeg. I made a video explaining it. If you use that, FFmpeg actually does not re-encode the audio when it renders a video. Well, it kind of is, but most people won't notice because most people's ears aren't tuned to hear it. But I mean, it really is actually not that good. But I made a video on how to use it. It's what I use to make my videos. You just literally give the program a picture and a sound file, and it will make the picture into a video as long as the sound file, like the duration of the sound file. And it does not re-encode the audio, so you do not have a loss of quality. So the only loss of quality you have is when you start with the MP3 file, which is 1 loss, and when you upload it to YouTube, which is 2 losses, as opposed to potential 6 or more losses. Because you never know, the person who uploaded that to YouTube may have themselves downloaded that from YouTube, and if that's the case, then you actually have 9 losses of quality, which is bad, really bad. I mean, I could demonstrate this principle for you rather easily. In fact, why don't I go ahead and just do that real quick? I'll do it with JPEGs. So JPEG is like an MP3 of the picture world. Basically, it's gonna compress it down a little bit. So let's kind of draw something, I guess, real quick. Just nothing in particular. I'll just draw it. Well, that's not big enough. Let's see. What's 100%? 50%, 100%. Okay. So I'll just kind of demonstrate this real quick. Just FYI, so you guys know. I'll just draw, like, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be anything in specific, really. It could be literally anything. I'll just do a couple more marks. Okay, so here is unlost quality. This is after 0 losses of quality. High quality PNG stuff right here. Okay, we're going to save it as one JPEG. Just demo.jpg. So there, we've got one loss of quality now. Demo.jpg. And it compressed it. Compress again. Again. Oh, it's not happening. Maybe this isn't the best program to demonstrate this. Yeah, no, it's not really working. I'll just demonstrate it once with GIMP. I like that. Sounds like an incredible idea. Fast, slow terminal velocity, Act 2. Terminal velocity, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show you by GIMP instead. GIMP can actually show this in one step. So let's find a good PNG here. Okay, I got one. These Metroid Prime Trilogy logos, okay? So this is a raw PNG, high quality stuff right here. Uh-oh. High quality stuff right here. No compression at all. Oh, what did I just do? No compression at all, okay? I'm going to save it as a JPEG. And I'm going to simulate saving it 9 times. Well, no, let's just do 6 times. Just 6 times. And I'm going to simulate that being done 6 times. So quality 100%. But if I want to do 6 times, emulate that, we got to do 1 divided by 6 is 16%. So we'll go ahead and just change it to 16%. 16.7%. Export. Okay. Now, did we lose quality on that? Original file size 997. We lost 11% of our quality here on the first run. And we have JPEG artifacts. This is just a demonstration of what happens. Just for your information, just neat little facts to know about how YouTube and stuff works. So basically now we have this nasty JPEG called JPEG artifacting. It produced all these random colors here in there as it tries to compress down the picture. And it's going to do that all over the place. There's more JPEG artifacting right there. And so we just severely dropped the quality on this picture. More JPEG artifacting right here. If we do it again, it'll be even worse. Replace. Do 16% again. It's just going to be bad. Severe JPEG artifacting all around now. Severe loss of quality. Text often will have this crappy blurry stuff all around it. Clearly demonstrated right here. Now this is what you're doing with audio when you upload a mashup from it that you downloaded off YouTube with music you download off YouTube. You get all this crappy artifacting and compression and stuff like that. So same, different kind of file, not a picture, not a music picture, but it it's not music as a picture, but it is a perfect demonstration of exactly what happens. Same process. So yeah, I've now enlightened you into the world of high quality content uploading. Well, I like this a lot. It's pretty good. Let's see, who requested this one? Oh yeah, that's right. This is a first time requester who made this one. So I gotta add them to the list that I've done things for. But yeah, that's actually turned out pretty good. I'm not disappointed. Did they have a name suggestion for this, by the way? No, they did not. Oh, let's see. We have Frostwind, and we have Darkest Hour. Yeah, I know. They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, that's kind of the demo I was just showing you guys. It's demonstrating the problems of YouTube video quality through the use of JPEGs. But this is pretty much done. We'll just call this Frostwind's Darkest Hour. Just keep it simple. Dang, Meta Knight's Revenge is hard to work with? It can be, for sure. It can be. It can be. I've only had trouble with that one. I've never successfully gotten the Meta Knight's Revenge. Or no, have I? No, I don't think I have done one yet. Because I don't think I've gotten them to work. Yep, it might not work. Just out of curiosity, how many weeks till you reach my request? Well, so as the Mashup Hub says, it's like most of these questions you guys ask would be answered if you just read it. I read the Mashup Hub. Basically, I try to get 8 done every weekend, so you can assume I'll get 8 done every week. So we count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this week. Okay. Or no, that would be actually. That would be -2. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Week 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll be 3 weeks from now. Fortunately. Yeah. Sorry. That's just how things have to be, you know. At least I'm not doing the miss the boss 7 strategy and only doing 2 requests every 1,000 subscribers. But to be fair, though, she kind of has to do that. Otherwise, it would just be impossible. People would be waiting months, if not years, for their requests. So, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, your request number 2,563. See you in 2 years. So it's like, you just can't quite do that. My email is on my channel. You just have to click the section that says email for business inquiries, and you type in, you do the CAPTCHA, and it should give you my email address. The only problem is I can't give it up publicly is because robots will pick it up and spam email to me. So that's why it makes you do the CAPTCHA so that I don't get spammed with robot emails. Those darn robots. That's why we can't have nice things. Those darn robots. Let's see, and this is a Drawn to Life Metopia mix. Frostwind's Darkest Hour. Yes. You found my other email address for my other channel. You didn't find my email address for this channel. I thought I emailed you what my email address was for this channel from that other email address. Didn't I do that? Did you check your email? I'm pretty certain I did do that. If not, I'll do that after the stream. You'll have to remind me probably, but I'll get that to you. But I mean, seriously, you could find my Bufosmixes email on my channel. It is on there. It shouldn't be hard to find. Okay, done 2. Need to do 2 more, and it's midnight. Great, just what I needed. Yeah, go ahead and check. If not, I'll just write it in the chat here. You copy it and paste it down somewhere, and then I'll delete it. If I leave it on for too long, the robots will pick it up and start to send me spam, so I don't want that to happen. But I'll put it in there really fast if you can't find it. Let's see here. Next up is mashup number 3 for the evening. Here it is. There we go. Hydrogen. Ah, so that's the part we want to definitely tune in on, is this part right here. There we go. This should be nice. This should turn out good. It's got a pretty easy to follow beat. That should be pretty straightforward to mix up. Oh, I keep clicking on Firefox instead of Waterfox. Wait a second. I probably should have checked. Crud. I should have checked that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let me know as soon as you got it copied, and then I'll go ahead and delete the comment. What the robot's getting my mail. So let's see here. 1.924. The robots are taking over the world. Our world. Literally. Like, most jobs will be given to robots by 2050. So literally, robots are taking over our world. Our world. Okay, so there's the first song. Second song. Ooh, they're very, very close. Shouldn't have to change very much. 1.90002. Minus 1 times 100. Only 1% change? Oh man, that's pretty small. That's good though. Good we not to change very much. Just a little too fast and a little too slow. Or a little too quiet, I mean. .2 is too much. Okay, we'll try 1. Still too much. We'll try 0.9. Still too much. Try 0.8. Looking better. Oops, crap. Let's try -3, maybe? See how that sounds. Oh, hey, where'd that part go? Just slightly too fast, but we can fix that. Still slightly too fast. It's slightly too quiet. Okay, let's see what link you got. What you got there? AMDM. Nice.
robot! In the blink of an eye, better keep yours open wide.
Yeah, give it enough time. Once the robots realize they're smarter than us, that's probably what'll happen. Not actually funny. .75, not enough. I'll try that again. Oh, that's not enough. Yeah, 70, 78 probably. No, it's actually not enough. That's weird. We'll try 80 again. Probably too much. I'll try .79 again. Please don't tell me these don't sync up well and they're incompatible. Interesting. Very interesting. I like the idea. It works good. We'll try... Why does .888 keep coming up again? Too much. .795. Final offer. Good. It worked. Final offer. It worked. Okay, just... Uh-oh. Wait a second. Yes, I did want to do that. Okay, excellent. Just generate some silence here. Buddy boom, buddy boom. There we go. Robots, oh my gosh, they're taking over our world. Our world. Infinite everlasting. Did it work? Did it work? Our world. that's assuming that they didn't suggest a name for it themselves. That is a good name, kind of. I mean, I guess kind of. It doesn't really reflect the name of the individual song, more so the name of the game, but it could work. Now let's see if they did suggest something. Let's see, who requested this again? Oh, Azazel did. Okay. Well, I'm looking for a request by them. Well, I'll find the request in a moment. It's got to be in here somewhere. There it is. They suggested no name. Hydrogen Dummy. I mean, that would be the simple name. That would just be the dumb, keep it simple, stupid name. But I almost wonder if. We could play something off the fact that hydrogen, you can inflate things with hydrogen and they float. Or I wonder if we could play something off of dummy burning with anger, because you know hydrogen burn fire. We call it like dummy burning with anger. Dummies burning anger, dummies burning fury, something like that. Dummies burning rage, that sounds good. Something like that. Something we could possibly play off the fact that hydrogen causes fires, hence the Hindenburg accident in Germany. Well, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, they cause fires. We could call it dummies burning rage or fury or something like that. Burning anger. Burning with anger? I don't know, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I see GM, telling me those are compatible. Let's see here. Well, all that's left to do now is save the project. Dummies burning rage. Just call it that. Oh, well, helium is the same thing that hydrogen does. It causes things to float. They both do it, only if you were to light a balloon on fire with helium, it would just pop. If you lighted a balloon on fire that was filled up with hydrogen, it would blow up. So, helium and hydrogen do the same thing. They're very light elements. They could cause things to float if you inflate them with it. Only one would cause a fire if you ignite it, and one will not. So, yeah, it's kind of a contrast. So your thinking was not entirely wrong, actually. Your thinking was actually quite on point. Light elements cause flotation. Only difference is fire on one and no fire on the other one. Logic. Dummies burning. Is burning mad an expression? Not burning man, burning mad, Google. No, I don't mean the book, whatever that is. That's an issue of Mad magazine. I'll just call it burning rage or something like that. Just call it a day on this one. Dummy is burning mad. So I don't know if burning mad is actually an actual expression. I can't seem to find any evidence that it is, so burning rage would probably be more appropriate. Naming things can be very hard. It's not the easiest part of mashup making, actually. It can be easy, but sometimes it's not. Okay, almost on to number 4. So let's see, this would be Undertale Hotline Miami mix. I don't like games that can't be easily expressed in one word. It makes for a lengthy title. I don't like lengthy titles, but there's nothing I really could do about that. Like Drawn to Life, we'd abbreviate DTL. Doctor and Country would be DKC. You know, Plants vs. Zombies PVZ, but this one, don't think I could quite make an abbreviation. No one's gonna know what HM is, and if they do, they're gonna think it's something from Pokemon, as opposed to Hotline Miami. So I just better not abbreviate that, in all honesty. All right, number 4 for today. I'm gonna do 4 tomorrow again, probably late afternoon or even late evening. You know, like I said, I try and do it as early as possible, but you know, homework gets in the way. I just typed in the wrong thing twice. Good going, Bufo. Good going. This is what I meant to type in the whole time. Okay, this is that weird soundtrack again. UTHT? HTUT? Yeah, they have similar abbreviations, but I don't know about it. What's this track sound like? Okay. That's weird. This game is weird. The soundtrack is weird. Could it be that I cannot find the soundtrack in the soundtrack? Disc 2, check 23. Well, that's certainly not what I was looking for. And that's not what I'm looking for either. Whoa. Gotta love it when you can't find the song they want. This, I should... What I mean by slowly mix mind of the program. It totally works, don't believe it. I just put an intro together to make the YouTube video. If you guys stick around, I should have uploaded soon. I made a quadratics mix that I want to send to you. You can send it to me either by my email or by Google Drive. You can send it to me by like sharing it with me on Google Drive. Just whatever way you want. In fact, if you can't get FFmpeg to work, you could actually try Ask Infinite about it, but you could actually try using Microsoft PowerPoint and making a video out of that. And if not that, then you could probably find some free program. I have no idea why FFmpeg is not working. It definitely should be working, but for some reason it's not. So weird. I can't find the soundtrack. lovely. Just lovely. The thing I hate the most, not being able to find soundtracks. It's my favorite part. Well, let's see here. This is silly. I can't find it. I'm able to search that website again. Kinsider. In the meantime, Ace Attorney Pursuit. I also don't have. I do have that actually. Let me listen to that real quick. See what that is. That sounds like a Metroid track. I could mix something with that. Now that was called what again? Pursuit. Not that. Ah, forget this. I can't find either of these soundtracks. I'm gonna find them off camera and do it tomorrow, because in all honesty, it's just taking too much time. I'm gonna go ahead and do Gino Reala guy's request now. It's taking too long to find these. Both of them. I can't find either of them. I reset the remix via email. Let's see here. Big Fight number 3, Crash Fight, My Never Mutant. Okay. Did you send it to my Animal Channel? Let's see, Animal Channel email or Mashup Channel email? Which one did you send it to me by? I don't see anything in my Mashup Channel email, so I'm gonna go check my other channel, my other email real quick. Let us see what there is here. Well, it doesn't seem as though you send it here either. I can't find it. Well, whatever. I don't know which one you sent it to me. How can I make a mashup involving Bubsy the Mistake? I sent it to the one you put on here. You did? Oh, crud, I can't find it. Yeah, I can look at it. Okay, so yes, you did send it to that specific email. I could just straight up show you my email. It's not in. I probably shouldn't. I've got other subscribers' emails in here, and it has their actual names on there, so it probably wouldn't be wise to show you my email because of that. But I just, it's not here. I simply do not have anything in my email that is from you. I don't have anything in my email at all. I don't get it. I don't. This is, I don't understand it. Try, do you have Google Drive? If so, share it to that email by Google Drive. I just don't get it. I can't find it. Among other things I can't find, like there's 2 other soundtracks I also couldn't find. How embarrassing. Can't find anything to stream. Nothing. I can't find anything. It's just nothing's working. Okay. Let's see here. I don't get it. Why can't I seem to find anything? This is silly. Yeah, there's nothing in my inbox at all. It's just nothing here. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Woohoo! 3.4 2936 divided by this number minus 1 times 100 is this number. Multiply that number by this song by this much percentage. Unmute it. Listen. Oh, whoa, that's the wrong one. Let's try that again. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, it's working. It's working. It's just a little too much. Just tone it down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if you send it to me tomorrow, just if you see me on stream, let me know. If you don't see me on the stream and you're not on the stream, then I'll have to do it at some point. Sometime. I'll give you fair critique as I do with everyone. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Huh, nice. Huh. Now, make sure you copy it in exactly like this. Now, where does this one part actually begin? I'm just gonna assume maybe it's right here. Maybe it's not. Hey, that's pretty close. Mmm, steamed hams. No, not that. The mouth-watering steamed clams are having. Mmm, steamed clams. Well, this is getting to completion time. Oh, that's very wrong. Oh, that's completely wrong. This is probably more correct. Oh, I disagree completely. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I'll check my email again. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Yes, here we go. Got it. All right, here we go. And I think you slowed it down too much. Either that or it got corrupted when you sent it somehow. But something doesn't sound right for some reason. Either you slowed it down too much or it got corrupted when you sent it by email. It could be either one. As a rule of thumb, I try not to slow things down any more than 30%. If it goes over 30%, you start to experience a drastic loss of quality, as you clearly see demonstrated there with what you have there. Unfortunately, that's the problem with slowing things down. That's why I will always choose to speed things up instead of slowing them down, because slowing it down always means a loss of quality. And so one, I try not to ever slow things down, but two, if I do, I definitely wouldn't want to have very high numbers. Probably actually wouldn't even go over 20 even. It's just maybe even 15. It just reduces the quality, and I mean it's just the nature of how it works. So when you slow things down, okay, you see these little dots that you're quite familiar with seeing on my streams. When you slow things down, it has to spread these dots out, okay? And so let's say it takes these two dots right here, this little highlighted section, and it takes it and it doubles it, okay? There's no note in the middle of here. So what it does is it listens to this note and it listens to that note, and it guesses what it thinks that middle note would sound like. And so it's making up notes that don't actually exist. And so when you do that, it actually is a reduction of quality, because it's making up notes that don't actually exist. Speeding it up is still a tad bit risky, though, depending on how much you speed it up. Yeah, like for example, speeding up, like I said, I would not go over 30, though. Going over 30 has the potential to be bad. Most of the time, it doesn't work if you have to go more than 30, just as a rule of thumb. Yeah, I mean, you know, learning how to do mashups is all about the learning experiences, things that I don't even know how to do that that actually are detrimental to my ability to make mashups. It's all about learning. You know, the more you learn, the better off you are. Like for example, the problem that I have is that I can't hear things like, let's say, I can't hear things like key signatures. I can't listen to two songs and know how much to change the pitch by. I have to use a website to tell me how to do it. I can't do it. And when people tell me that they're, for example, another musical term, dissonance. When someone tells you there's dissonance in a mashup, I can't hear that. I don't have the musical training to be able to hear that, and so that's something that is bad for mashups. Where I think the mashup sounds good because I don't know what to listen for. I don't know how to listen for dissonance, but other people do, and they tell me when it happens, and it's like I don't really know how to fix that really, because I don't know what to listen for. So I mean, if you think there's anybody who knows everything there is to mashups, there isn't. everyone is learning it, and you know, you can only get better. You just keep on pressing on, keep on doing it. You will improve with time. One of my friends said it was slowed down enough to sound like Smash Bros. Theme. It should. Is that bad? Yeah, you shouldn't slow things down at all if possible. One exception though, if you get the original MIDI or mid file type, that actually renders a song, and if you can get a hold of a mid or a midi, slowing that down will have no adverse effects. So it's if you could find that, which they're really, really rare, you could find the original mid/midi and the original sound font. But if you could find it, hypothetically, you could make a slower version. But those are very hard to find, so I wouldn't, put all my eggs in that basket, just so to speak. Well, the original is, probably hard to find. We're talking a mid or midi file. But basically, if you could try to find, the opposite of that, instead of slowing down the one to match the other, try speeding up the other one to match the faster one. Try speeding up the slower one to match the faster one, instead of slowing down the faster one to match the slower one. That's what I usually do, and because slowing it down always means a loss of quality. You can do it a little bit. Probably anywhere between 10 and 15 probably would be okay, but getting anywhere probably more than 20 would probably be a problem. Oh, I see what the problem is. I gotta erase this. Delete this. Found something. It's a thing. Yeah, it is a really good idea. I agree. The audio is going to be really hard to balance because there are parts where Infinite overpowers Big Fight, and parts Big Fight overpowers Infinite, but the overall average is about the same. It is a really good idea. Darn, I wanted to do that so bad, but it's not working. Oh well. I have to cut out that part. This is a good idea. I like it a lot. Well, Infinite, here's what I usually do. I'll take like one part of a song and I'll boost the audio on it. Like right here, the first part of Infinite doesn't quite match up with the volume of Big Fight, so I'm going to just amplify it by a little bit to fix it. And then I'm going to take the other part that doesn't quite match up with the Big Fight, and I'm going to go ahead and amplify that. Yeah, basically a lot of older systems actually ran natively off mid-eyes, so that's why that's very common. But people can make mid-eyes for modern games, and that's what you would be looking for, like a fan mid-eye. But those, like I said, very hard to find. Not easily gonna find that. It's just part of how things are. But what you would do is in a mid-eye editor like LMMS or evidently Mr. Boss 7 has actually found a program called mid-eye editor. You would go in, you'd find a sound font and the mid-eye, which is very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. And after you do that, then you re-export it at a slower BPM and voila. But it's very, very intricate to do that, and it's not easy to find either files of A, the mid-eye, or B, the sound font. So unless you find a comparable quality sound font, maybe I tried using a feature and it won't work. Maybe I did it wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, this bouncing out a little audio. Yeah, but FL Studio is stinking expensive. So that's out of the options for someone like me. Just saying. Oh, I see what they were saying, crud. I might try to fix that, actually. He says he wanted me to start it after the intro of Infinite, so I'm going to see if I can try and scratch something together here that will suffice for that. I see what I must do. Where does it begin? Crud. But this looks important. Well, we'll see if what they wanted me to do works. I think it will. What? That wasn't supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen at all. Oh, it's like perfect. It's perfect. Hooray. I think it's perfect anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's just basically perfect. I mean, that's perfect. Although... you call it steamed hams, despite the fact that they are obviously grilled. Funny you should mention that. Oh, wait. I'll take a look at it following the stream, which, by the way, is almost over. I'm almost done with the fourth song for the night, and I'll do 4 more tomorrow, of course. But probably going to be the live stream format from during school. I'm probably gonna, unless I don't have a lot of homework, which is probably never gonna happen. But otherwise, it's probably gonna be evening streams, and half of them done, 4 on Saturday night and 4 on Sunday afternoon / night as well. So fortunately, my time is very limited, and I just simply don't have 4 hours in a day to do this. So it'd have to be 2 and 2. So what do they want to call that? Did they have a suggested name at all? That's not a title. I tried to put the link in the chat. Well, YouTube blocks people posting links in the chat by default. That's not something I can change, as far as I understand. That's something that can only be that's something that can only be posted by the streamer. It doesn't let viewers do that. Yeah, if you type in /watch, I'll sending. Okay, you can send it to me tomorrow. I'll look at it tomorrow. Someone could find a good song to mash up with Dark Mennonite theme from Kirby and Amazing Mirror. Let's see here. It's the Dark Mennonite from Amazing Mirror. Oh yeah, I've done this one before. Someone requested one with this before. Well, you get the point. That's the mashup that had Dark Mennonite in it. I posted the link. I could post it again if you want. But that's pretty much. That's pretty much the stream here. I've done 4 for tonight. I'll do 4 again tomorrow. That kind of thing. I need to. Oh crap! It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's what happens, I guess. Well, I need to finish up. We'll call it Infinite's Big Fight. How about Infinitely Big Fight? Hey, there we go. That's good. Mashup number 404. Infinitely Big Fight. Oh, I just realized my mic hasn't been on this whole time. Nice. When did it go off? You guys probably missed. I'm talking to myself because the mic was off. Gotta love it. Now, what did I say? This was a very, very good mashup. I liked it a lot. I thought I was responding to them. I guess I wasn't because the mic was off the whole time. I don't know how that happened. Blah, blah, blah. I just finished it. It's over. Stream's pretty much over. I'll do another one tomorrow. Can't not guarantee what time I'm going to do it because I have a lot of homework. And I didn't get all the homework done today, which means I'm going to have a lot of homework tomorrow. So but it's going to be sometime tomorrow. I will definitely try to fit it in. Blah, 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 blah. Everything you missed. Good mashup. I like it a lot. Good use of the song. I agree, definitely. Blah, 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 blah. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.